afternoon, everybody. How are we all doing? I hope you're having a good day. Not going too bad down here on Britain's farm. We've been busy. We've been very, very busy. We did record all of it, but Donkey here managed to realise he was recording another video and was running out of space, and I'd uploaded three videos in one day. I'd recorded so my aim every day is to do a minimum of 2 videos every day in terms of recording, and then as they get recorded they get converted into a video and then uploaded onto YouTube. Fantastic. So I did that, and then Thursday last week got 3 videos converted, uploaded. While I was doing that, I was recording for this week and did that. Brilliant job. Really pleased. Was a few days ahead because I've been trying to get a few days ahead because there's some things that I want to do on Farming Sim and that and YouTube, and I need to be sort of a little way in front so that I can have a day or so where I'm not recording. And I did that, and then this morning, or Friday morning it would have been now, but I woke up, thought, oh yeah, I did all those videos, that's brilliant, deleted them, and then had my breakfast, and then thought, right, I'll get that Britain's video converted and uploaded, and then realised that I deleted that video too. So I deleted a Britain's video and the beginning to a 1950s episode. Yeah, we've moved on to April. We've been busy, and as I say, we've moved on now to April, and we've got a lot to do this month. This month is going to be very, very hectic. So at the moment we're out doing herbicides on the crops that have just come up, and we're also going to be doing herbicides on established crops already. So it's a busy old day. So it's going to be sort of, as I say, we've got this spraying to do, so we've got all the fields to spray, and then once we've done that, we will be back onto cultivating and drilling. So we'll get this one done next. I actually want to start this one in this corner. There is a good reason for it, but yeah. So we've got this to do. So we've got the drilling to do. We've got this grass to cut. We need to get this cut and ready for drilling. So we need to get it sort of turned over like that one. What we are going to do, or what I am going to do, is I'm going to plough, because I don't think this side requires it. I don't think. No, it doesn't. No. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually come through and plough all this. Although having said that, this one also doesn't say it needs ploughing, so scrap that. I might not, because I don't think there's going to be enough time. So this is going to be a very big field, because it's going to go to our other field over there and then come round there, go all the way around there, all the way round to KFC, and then all the way back round to here. So it's a big old field, this one. Hence the reason why we are now starting to slowly upgrade our machinery to slightly wider and slightly bigger, because we're going to need it. I love that 3-meter drill, but to be fair, I don't regret changing it over to the new 6-meter one. That new 6-meter drill is going to be an absolute godsend, I think, to the farm. So yeah. Yesterday I went to the farmer I worked. Hadn't been there for years, and then suddenly I end up being invited, bank holiday Monday in May to go and have a sort of last drive on my Challenger and then go up and see the new vent that Kerry had, and then yesterday morning I was out running some errands in Long Sutton, and my farm manager happened to be in the co-op, and I was obviously in the co-op as well. And he said, "Oh, exciting day today." So I said, "Oh, what's that?" So he said, "The lots for harvest are being drawn, Ethan." And I said, "Oh, right." He said, "Do you want to come up and see how the result unfolds?" So I went up there and watched them as they drew their lots. So basically, lots. So it's a little bit different from when I was there now, apparently. So when I was there, lots were drawn for the combine. So we had two combines. We had two full-time combines that were on the farm all the time, and then we had two combines, or usually two combines, come in and then help us like on hire. And if the farm could do it, they were Lexians as well, so we'd have four of the same combine. But if not, it be New Holland or whatever they could get their hands on, basically. But if it wasn't a class, it was pretty much always a New Holland. And each one had obviously a number, and then your tractors and trailers would also have numbers, and the number of the tractors and trailers would then correspond with the combine. So if you drew combine number 1 and then grain cart number 1, well, number 1 would go with combine 1, and then so the number 2 would also go with combine 1, and then so 3 and 4 would go with combine 2, and then but it was more to designate drivers, because the year that I went there was the first year that they'd done this, and apparently I've told you before about one of the guys that worked there that wasn't very nice. He used to get quite upset if he didn't get a certain machine, and his is better, and all, and I mean, he was a man, in his late 40s, 50s, and his is better, I want that, and so what they did was, after that, they decided to draw lots. So basically, as I say, you would just draw the machine you were going to get, and that was the machine you were going to use, and that was your machine then through the summer. And so I went up yesterday and watched them do that, which was quite interesting, because, as I say, quite a bit of the kit has now changed from when I was there, which, I mean, nothing's ever going to stand still, especially on a farm like that. And I know, because I've been saying that, they're about 8,500 acres. You can scrap that. I found out yesterday they're now up to 12. So 8 is now owned and 4 is leased, and that obviously gives them, I think it's just over 12,000 acres now that they're farming, which is just incredible. It's mind blowing. I laughed and said yesterday, I said, I'd never get a day off now. Which was sort of quite amusing. But yeah, so decided, well, I didn't decide, I got invited up, so I went and had a look at that. I'm fairly pleased with these tram lines this time. They seem to be in the right place. I'm sort of rough guessing it. With the other field, with all the weeds in it, we didn't miss any, so it would appear that we're better off. Now I wonder, can I get around the back there without folding my sprayer up? We are going sort of relatively steady over the field. I don't think I can. Let's have a look. Ooh, no, I can't. Let's just fold it in. We don't need to fold it in all the way. We just need to do it enough to get by the telegraph pole. So we'll fold it back out again now. There we go. And then we'll reverse back up when they've unfolded. Alright, let's have a go. Yeah, so as I say, that was okay yesterday. I enjoyed that again and got to have a look around, which was good. They don't use grain. Well, they do use grain carts, but the grain carts now sit on the ends of the field, and they have grain chasers now. And the grain chasers go on the back of the crawlers, and that's they then obviously take the grain over to the I apologise if you can hear that plane going by. It's very, very low. Yeah, they then take the grain over to the grain carts that obviously sit waiting for them on the ends of the field. So that's another new thing they're doing, and they're trying to, or they're trialing at the moment, traffic controlled, controlled traffic farming it's called. So that's again something. Where I'll go with that end. No, well, I've got a random seat battle. I do know actually. So we're just, as I say, we keep having a look around these fields, just see what needs what. So this is wheat. It hasn't been fertilised either yet, and there's some weeds in it. So we need to put obviously some weed killer in here. Oh, we've got no tram lines. Why have we got no tram lines? Oh, we do have tram lines. I was going to say. I know why we've got weeds in the field, because the tram lines aren't meeting up again. As I say, it's because of that 3 metre driller. It's right on the edge. Every breed, look, right on the edge. They just weren't quite matching up. So annoying. So what I might do is, well, the crop's a bit high now really for it actually. I might just have to leave them, but there's definitely going to need to be fertilised. I don't know why they haven't been fertilised. See, this one hasn't been fertilised either. To be fair, actually, this one doesn't look weedy either. So I might not even do this one. I might just come in with these two and just fertilise them. They obviously got ploughed, I would say. But yeah, we need fertiliser on here. This one didn't get rolled. I rolled all the bloody fields that I drilled apart from this one. I don't know why. Oh, and I missed that one as well. Was it that one? No, I think it was one out there actually I missed as well. So Lord knows what I've been up to. But yeah, this one's fine as well. So we'll lose a little bit of yield for that. But yeah, I think we can scrap herbicide spraying now. I think we can move over to the fertilizer spray. And as I say, that I think they all need it, apart from the linseed field 1, which is the first linseed field that we drilled. But this doesn't need no herbicide on it. That one doesn't. The barley one doesn't. Cause I know the barley one doesn't because I ploughed that one. So yeah, we'll turn back actually and get some fertilizer. We'll do it that way. So I got rid of the. Well, I haven't got rid of the fertilizer. That's not technically true, but we don't use the fertilizer anymore just because. Well, the biggest reason is it's 18 meters, and we're obviously 24 meter tram lines. So that's the first reason. But the second reason that we don't do it anymore is because, or we don't use it as well, is it doesn't have a very big capacity. And the third and final reason is, as I've sort of said in many videos, I've come to the realization that why would I have, you know, I need to find out which one's which. Why have two machines when one machine can do both jobs? I'm assuming this is how this is going to work. I've never used this before. Yeah, I've never used these mods before. I'm trying them out. I quite like the fact that you could have them stacked. The only thing was I couldn't stack them on top of each other to fill the shed up, but never mind. Alright, so I'm hoping that's going to work. It would appear that the military are out in force, so I live quite close to a bombing range. And from the looks of those planes, because they're exceptionally low, it looks as if the Brits and the Americans are out training. A bit later on, they'll be dogfighting, but at the moment they keep swooping down to the bombing range. Yeah, right, anyway, how do we... unless that's the one that's done it. Oh dear me. Right, so if we take that off, what have we got left? We've got, yeah, so what we need to do is we need to turn this one over. Like I say, I've never used these boxes before, but I'm assuming that I can... perhaps I can't. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to a little bit of time-lapse because I'm just sort of chatting nothing. And I'll see you when we get the spraying done, and we'll see what time we've got left over and then what we're going to do thereafter, because we can get on with some more drilling if there's time. But I'll go for now because, as I say, it's been sort of nearly 18 minutes of just completing nothing. So I'll see you in a little bit. Bye for now. And I'm back. So that has been a busy episode. We have done some spraying. You saw we did the we and action. So you saw that we did some herbiciding and then some fertilising. So that's got the spraying done for this growth stage, certainly on those fields anyway. We'll have some more to do by the time we get to the end of April. So we'll have that to do. We've got this grass now that we've got cut. So I want to get this baled and then cleared. What I might do is I might silage this for a little bit of extra cash. Just because I want to keep, at the moment, I want to keep expanding. I want to get the dairy going. I want to get, so we might just silage this for a little bit of extra cash, just because we don't really need the hay bales at the moment, and we've got loads and loads and loads of grass anyway. So this is sort of like bonus grass, if you like. So we might just sell this off, and as I say, just get a little bit of money for it, because as I say, there is lots of expansions that I still want to carry on. I'm not going to expand, you know, like massively, but there's another field or two that I would like to buy, and there's a couple of new tractors as well. The farm's running short on tractors at the moment, so we're going to need to get some new tractors in. And as I say, I've been looking at a couple to do the work. But yeah, that's going to be another episode. But for this episode, as I say, we've got the grass cut, virtually. Last bit, don't judge. And we get this bit cut, and then say that's the grass cut here, and then as I say, we'll get it rowed up, and then we'll also get it baled and silaged, and then we can take the money for the silage, and then that'll help us buy the fields. But anyway, that's enough from me for this episode. If you haven't done already, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It really does help my channel, and it really does help me, as I've said before. So if you could just hit that little button below the description, that would be really fantastic. And all that's left for me to say is thanks ever so much for joining me on this episode. I've really enjoyed having your company, and I hope you'll join me again next time. Bye for now.